I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading for January 20th. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we have partnerships, struggling with a partnership. We have the World, and we have the Strength, Leo. Could be a partnership with a Leo, but I also feel like it's struggling with having, there may be a situation that you have with this person and it's a difficult situation, but handling it with grace, handling it carefully, because this is about, this person is trying to open the lion's mouth, but they're not being forceful about it, right? That they're being gentle about it, that you're handling a situation gently, that there may be a situation with a partnership, Four of Wands, that it's, making sure that you handle it carefully, that you handle it gently, that you don't become overbearing in the situation. I know that with Capricorn that you can, you know, I'm a Capricorn sun and a Capricorn rising, is that you can be overly direct, right? That, and some people don't understand that, or they don't appreciate that, or, you know, you can just kind of be blatantly honest about something and people are like, whoa, taken aback by that, you know. And or it can just be that if there's a situation that you just kind of react to it, and you reacted to it in a negative way, and it put the other person on the defense. So I feel like it's just taking a softer approach, a gentler approach to a situation. You know, what's that saying? You attract more bees with honey rather than vinegar, or something like that. I forget what the saying is. I'm the worst at remembering those things. Something about that, but that's basically it's saying is to be, you know, kill them with kindness, right? What you need to look at is the Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. Energies coming in for you. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Lovers, Gemini, and we have the Two of Swords, and overall energy, we have the Ten of Swords. So working through this situation this week, right? Or this isn't for the week, this is for the day, but I mean, it could be the week, it could be the month, it could be the year, whatever this represents for you. But it's like, I feel like today it comes to the surface. Like, it's like, okay, now this is something that I have to work with. This is something that I have to deal with. This is something that I have to see, right? Today it's surfacing. But it does come to an end, but it definitely is something that is exhausting. So let's see. Let's grab these for clarifiers. So we're going to clarify. So you're struggling with this partnership, right? Trying to take a softer approach. How do you move forward, right? What's the best way to move forward in this situation? I feel like that's what you're trying to figure out. What is the best way for me to move forward in this situation to get this partnership back on track? Because I feel like you want to get it back on track, especially with this coming in for you, is that reconnection there. Definitely with this Nine of Swords and this future energy, that you're worried about that, right? And you have to make a choice about it, and do you want it or do you not want it? But I feel like you want it. I feel like you want to work on it, because we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is walking right towards that partnership. Like, you want to work it out. You want to see things through. With the World card, we have the Moon, which is Pisces. Not really sure the direction that you want to go in, right? You can't see clearly. You can't see the path, right, to that success of working this out and figuring this out. But I feel like one of the ways to work this out is, we have the Four of Cups, is looking at handling the situation with a gentle touch, right? That it's something that's a very delicate situation that has to be handled carefully. All right, what you need to look at is the Knight of Swords A lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. We have the Knight of Swords, which is being chaotic, which is being kind of crazy. The horse's eyes look crazy. We've got the clouds all around. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which is right next to it, right? Lots of emotions all over the place, up and down, all over the place. Knight of Swords can be chaotic energy, right? You're not really sure what to do. You're not sure how to handle it. What are your true emotions? What are your feelings? What is it that guides you, right, to success? How do you really feel inside about this person in this partnership, right? How do you really feel? Is this business? Is this work? Is this something that you're trying to decide? Do I continue with this job? Do I continue with this career? Do I continue with this business? Look at that. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Knight of Cups. Look at that. I don't think that's ever happened. I feel that that represents communicating your true feelings. I feel that it represents, you know, because the Knight of Cups is reaching out, right? It's offering up your cup. It's saying, here, take this chance with me. Here, hold my hand. Here, this is how I feel. You know, it could be asking someone out on a date, or it's kind of opening yourself up to that person. Maybe you're feeling vulnerable, right? That you're feeling vulnerable in this situation. And maybe this partnership, you know, maybe this partnership has brought some new emotions and feelings in for you, and you're really not sure how to handle it. Like, this is something different for you. This is something new. This is something that you're not used to, right? That maybe you're not used to this happiness, right? That you're not used to a relationship where it works out, where there's communication, where there is a true partnership. Maybe that's what you're struggling with, right? That you're not sure how to handle that. You're like, what do I do with this? Like, I'm used to people treating me badly. I'm used to people not communicating. I'm used to there being fights and arguments, and I'm used to things going wrong. Like, things are going right. How do I handle it, right? Especially with Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn sun and a Capricorn rising, and I feel like it's been such a struggle to get anything to happen or anything to work. And then it's like, when things do work, you're like, how do I handle this now, right? I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. Like, I don't know. Is it good? Is it bad? Am I up? I'm down? Like, this is good things. There used to be a time when I would be afraid of anything good happening. I'd be like, oh my gosh, it was a good day today, or this opportunity came in for me. So, okay, so what's going to go wrong now, right? When's the other shoe going to drop? What's going to happen? Because I was so afraid to be happy. I was so afraid to embrace the good things and the positive things that came in. And then I learned to switch my way of thinking and embrace those, right? And say, yeah, I deserve those. I worked hard for that. I deserve these good things to happen. And when I started to do that, there came this ease. It became a lot better. I wasn't worrying about the positive things that happened. I wasn't waiting for the other shoe to drop. I was embracing those positive things and those good things that were happening, and I wasn't looking for the bad. So I feel like that's kind of, that could be what's going on here, is that this relationship, this partnership is working really well, and you're feeling vulnerable, right? That you're feeling like, what do I do with this? Where do I go with this? This is so rewarding. This feels so good. This seems too good to be true. This is a dream, right? How do I handle this? And that may be why this energy coming in as you have this Nine of Swords, is because you're worrying about it, because you're saying, when is the other shoe going to drop? When is it going to go wrong? And what are you manifesting? You're manifesting this. You're saying something's going to go wrong. Something's going to happen. Something bad's going to happen, right? That you're putting that out in the universe, and you're saying, okay, these bad things are going to happen, and guess what? You have to make that choice. Is what do you focus on? Do you put that out there, or do you embrace the good things, right? Do you embrace the things that are happening? Do you embrace this goodness? Do you embrace this connection and this positivity? And to let that way of thinking go, because our overall energy was the Ten of Swords. And so when the energy is coming in, we have Nine of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Swords. So it's that progression, right? It's that moving forward. All right, so I'm going to stop the reading here. I don't want to make this too long, so I'm going to do an extended. So I'm going to put a link to the extended down below. Well, we are going to look at the Nine of Swords, we are going to look at the Lovers, and we are going to look at the Two of Swords. And then we are going to get some, we're going to close out with some oracle cards for a oracle message. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.